Hello, hello. What's up? Friday stream. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? I'm ready to jump into it. We made so much progress yesterday. It was actually crazy. I was not expecting to get that far, but a little demonstration of what we're at so far. I think it's gonna be a good way to kick off the stream. I say let's do it. If Unity ever loads, we'll see. Like, as I was about to push the stream button, I got a call from somebody like in my area based on the area code. I was like, oh, I don't know if this is like work or something else. I really don't know what this is. So I answered it, immediately hung up. I was like, oh, cool. I guess it wasn't important. We'll never know. Was it probably some salesperson trying to scam me? Probably. But we'll never know. It could have been the president from a burner phone. Who knows? So here we go. Look at this. Look at this. We got two players bopping, just vibing. They got hearts. They got a little I don't know what you called it. They got health. They can kill each other. Boom. Now he has one less life. Okay, one thing that doesn't work. Settings button. Settings button, in fact, does not work. Let's go here. And then let's go settings panel. Or the settings button, maybe? Where's the settings button? Is it going to be in like the top UI or whatever that thing is? Top UI, settings button. This has no function. Okay, so we have to go to the right scene. Versus scene. Yep, that's what I want to do. Main UI manager. Settings button. Yeah, I actually just want to go in here. Top UI. Settings button. Let's go drag the game manager into there. Game manager. Open settings menu. Perfect. All right, what? I had a thought while I was doing that, and I gotta remember what that thought is. What was I doing? I don't remember. Excuse me. I have no clue what I was thinking about. So, can't be that important, obviously. I mean, if it's gone from your head like that, is it really that important? Nah, I don't think so. It was actually very much bothering. It's actually very much bothering me because I know that there was something I wanted to do that is just now gonna bother me for the rest of my life. Okay, so if I do this, can I do versus mode? Okay, so that's second thing. Let's make sure versus. Oh, yo, I've changed the VS Code background, so now it stands out more. Hopefully, it'll attract more people. Okay. And now, join the Discord, follow and subscribe. Look at that. Look at that. Huge dub. Huge dub. I think that's pretty good. I thought it was pretty clever. I gotta figure out what I'm doing now. I totally forgot what I was doing. I got very distracted by that. Also yawning a lot for some reason. Also, I woke up this morning and realized that I had just like a cut on the inside of my lip. Looked at it. Must have bashed my head on something in my sleep last night, because now I have like 2 cuts right where my teeth are on the inside of my lip. So that was pretty intellectual of Sleepy Cody, I guess. Good move by Sleepy Cody. All right, what did I want to do? I want to make sure the button cannot be selected to play versus when you only have 1 player. So let me check the main UI manager, main canvas, start panel, versus button. So that is in main UI manager, UI. We should be able to just go to this. Okay. And there should be a button called Select Visual Studio. Now, what I want this to do is to understand how many players are in the scene. Do we have a reference to the game manager? No. So instead, what we could do is in the game manager, because here we have a reference to the UI manager. Yep. Okay. So now on player join. Okay. If number of players is greater than 1, then what we're going to do is UI manager dot set we'll do allow multi true. Actually, let's just do equals 2. Okay. And then we're also going to do that here. And then we're also going to do that here, but if it equals 1, and set it equal to false. Now let's check all the places where number of players exists. Here. That works. That works. You know what? And no. Dude, I like it this way better, because only on that first screen do you call this, otherwise you don't call that. Okay. I agree wholeheartedly. And let's copy this method name, go here, and throw it at the very end. Public, void, allow multi, boolean, allow, we'll say we could say give it like a is allowed, and then is multi enabled equals is allowed. Perfect. Now this can be a variable here. It can be a private variable. Private bool is multi enabled equals false. And then this can be checked when we select VS. If is multi-enabled, then do that. Otherwise, don't do anything. So here I'm going to say should add logic for pop-up to be created to explain you need 2 or more players for versus. But I'm also going to add that to this. Oh, I wonder if I could change this too. Wait, is there a plugin for that? Let me look. Set notebook ++ background to custom image. No++ doesn't have a built-in feature. Well, you can change the background color. Adding an image requires a different approach. You need a plugin? Maybe? Is there a plugin? I don't think there is a way. No, I don't think it exists. How to add background image in HTML using Notepad++? What? Alright, I don't think you can do that. But, oh well. Womp womp. You win some, you lose some. I can't. Okay, that's done, actually. First to die loses. I need to implement this also. Can't play versus. Cool. That's good. What do we have here? Yeah, that's done. Oh, this is all done, yeah. Alright, cool. So that's on the list. Okay, one other thing that doesn't happen is... Where's player movement? Player movement. I should probably just look here every time, but... oh well. Oh well. Oh well. What does properties do? Okay, I didn't care that much. Player movement, We should go to death. So what it does is it checks number of lives to see if respawn is allowed. It doesn't call this. No, that's called in the heart. Okay, so lives, respawn. Okay, so check for winner game object. Let's go here. Can we go here? If only one player left, display that they have won. Remaining players equals game object, find tab with player. Let me log the length of this. Devlog.log. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know why this is a array, I guess, because I don't... No, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Here's what it is. So when someone dies, what happens, it calls this method. And it says remaining players equals game object. So it's, yeah, the remaining players is the amount of players found, or the amount of game objects found with the player tag. So it looks, and if that is less than 2, or if it's equal to 2, then you want to check the remaining players. 0 equals the dead player. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna comment this. Because this is a little confusing. Okay, so if only 2 players remaining, check which one has, which one called this, and the other wins. Okay, that checks out, because the problem I was facing is when a player dies, player loses all their lives. The only thing that knows that is the player itself, right? You could do a constant search. You could do a constant search to say, you know, check how many players are, but that seems like it's wasting a lot of time, a lot of space. So if when a player dies, you have the game manager check how many players are left. The thing is, you can't destroy the player that died before you call this, because then this doesn't get called, right? Because that player that died is the one calling this. So if that player that died gets destroyed before this is called, this doesn't get called. But because it doesn't get destroyed before this is called, it'll never see one player left. Because it'll always see the player that called it, and then at least one other player, which is the player that killed this. So, or, you know, not necessarily the player that killed it, but the other player that's alive. Technically, there could be an edge case where someone dies and then someone else gets killed immediately after, but we're not going to think about that. We're going to think about this for now. I'll handle edge cases as users bring them up. Because if users don't find them, edge cases don't exist. Am I right? Like, if users don't find them, edge cases aren't real. That edge is yet to be discovered. So, you know, it's all good. Anyways, so it'll find 2 players if somebody is 1. And then it just has to decipher which of those players is not the dead player that just called this. And that player should win. Now, if we go here, win game says set the end panel to active, set win text active, set lose text not active. Okay. And then if player is greater than 0, why would player equal -1? How many? This has 3 references. So it's win game, and then those 2. Oh, if you win the game in general, if you win the game in single player mode, or if you in co-op mode, it won't tell you a specific player won. But, okay. So that's a little misleading. It should be like a Boolean, multiplayer or not. But yeah, so if there's a player left, essentially, then it'll say player blank has won. The problem is it's never entering into here, and I don't know why. Let's go ahead and save this. Let's go ahead and save this. And then I'm going to go back to Unity, and we're going to see what's up. Do some testing. It's obviously the fun part. Bro, this office is so weird. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I'm dying. I mean, I know that I'm dying sweating because the sun is beating in here 80% of the day. I know that happens. And the AC's in my living room, which is like on the other side of my apartment. But the other... Oh, yeah, but sometimes I'm just, like, super sweaty. And then sometimes I get, like, the chills. Like, right? I just got the chills, like, 2 minutes ago. That's why I said all this. That's why I went down this segue. Is that what it's called? Non sequitur. Okay. Versus start. Okay, now we got to kill this guy. Always loving my testing results in... Oh, hold on. I need to add another thing to the to-do list. No, do not do that. That was bad. Bad, very bad. Give me one. Let me do this, actually. I'm going to close out of some of these tabs that don't need to be shown on stream. I think it was just that one. It doesn't really matter. It was just my... It doesn't really matter. I had a job interview today, and it was... just some questions I prepped, or some answers I prepped for that interview. But to do... What? Oh my gosh. I thought of something. What did I just think of? Oh, no. Adjust the respawn location. That's what I need to do. I wish I could, can you pin windows? Can you pin windows? Is that possible? I feel like that's a silly question. I feel like I should know this. Let's see. Pull up some Microsoft blog page. I don't want, wait. For Windows 11? What if I don't have Windows 11? Control F11. Do you think that's going to work? I don't have Windows 11. Control F11. Is this going to just... Yeah, that didn't work. Let's see. Bro, there's no way there's no native way to do this on Windows. That is terrible. To pin a window on Windows, you need to use the Microsoft Power Toys utility always on top. Bro, that's what he said. That's crazy. Alright, whatever. Love Windows. This is why I'm switching to Linux for my desktop. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe this weekend I'll go get a... whatever it's called. I keep forgetting what the thing is called where you... A capture card. I remember this time. Let's go. I literally had to look it up yesterday on stream. It's all good, though. It's all good. It's all good. What was I trying to do? Oh, we need to kill this. We need to kill Joe Schmo over here. I still have some... I cannot get the camera, like... I don't know what it is, but the camera never feels right to me. Like, the field of view never feels right. I never feel like I can see enough, you know? Okay. Out of lives, and 4 got printed from... Okay, that's because... I'll explain it. I'll explain this. It's 4, and I thought this might be the reason everything was going haywire, or nothing was working as expected. It's 4 because each player has a container object that is a player. If I untag this, is it going to break things? I think it will. Okay, let me finish my explanation. Sorry. So each of these has a player container that contains all the components of the player, because I don't want everything to move with the player, you know, like I don't want the health bar to move with the player. I don't want the power up UI for the player to be... How is this not in the canvas? I feel like that's an issue. Okay. Yeah, that definitely was an issue. I did not notice that before. Whoops. All right. That was weird. But yeah, so each player object has a player tag, but also so does the player itself. So we can either change it to 4, which I don't see any reason that would be bad. But I want to try untagging this. I think that messes something up with the bullets, though. That's what I was working on yesterday. And some of the logic with what the bullets hit and don't hit is determined based on tag. Okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so this is good. So this actually should work then. I should have set this guy's lives to 0. Wait, if I just do that? No, I don't think it will work. Because it only checks when I hit him. Right? Or when his health is less than 0, it only checks then. You win! Congrats! Try the arcade mode for endless fun. Wait. Oh, wait. What is this? There was an error. Where? Here? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Go to Map UI Manager. when text is set to something. So that's not right. Well, that's new. Isn't that what all these do? What is when text? When text is a game object. What else is a game object? Anything? Loose text is, but okay, nothing else is a. Let's see when text. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's try this then. Let's do this, and then let's set when text and loose text to that. And then let's go down to where they're being used. And obviously it's going to have an error. It's not going to like that at all. And we'll do... No, what, no. Yep, perfect. Except for you want that to be true. That's true. I feel like that mic is like on my shoulder. Not generally where you want to put a mic. At least I don't think so. And then just do this, do .text. I think that should work. And then go back to here. All right, when I get back, we'll test. I have to run to the bathroom real quick. BRB, folks. All right, we're back. We're back. Let's see. Here we go. Testing phase. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to be smart about the testing. And I'm going to set the other guy's lives to 0. Because that's what smart people do. It's an adult move, as they say. Wait, can I like... Oh, it's left. Man, do I not know how to use this? Okay, this guy here. Player. Lives? 0. And then he should die. No, he didn't die. Oh, that's because that's why. Well, it's because that's his max lives, not his. That's fine. I'll just kill him twice more. Hopefully I don't die. And boom. Hey! That's what I like to see. It's actually not at all what I like to see, but that's okay. They're here. Oh, guys, that was a rookie mistake. Rookie mistake right there. Rookie mistake because what I did is I forgot to go here and no, okay. Well, actually I didn't need to do that. It did that for me. It didn't like that though, or what? Let me check the script. Okay, this is just run text.txt. That's what I did here. When text.txt. It didn't like that though. Is there something wrong with that? I thought this was fine. Hey, Zibberfang88. Thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Glad you came on again. I know this is definitely the best Friday night activity. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know why this is airing out. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, Zaber. It's been a vibe yesterday, and I'm looking forward to the rest of today. What are we at? Like, not even 6 o'clock yet. Haven't been on for an hour. A lot of time to go. I think I put an announcement in my Discord server, but I think what I'm gonna do is do dev, figure out a lot of this UI, and then if I end up finishing that, I might game a little bit. I don't really have a particular game in mind. If I don't think of anything, or if nobody has any baller requests by the time I'm done, I might just play some Minecraft. We'll see. But we're trying to get this all done today. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. It's interesting because I think it is. I think you're lying to me. I guess let's go specifically to... Let's go to the right scene and see if maybe it's different there. No, it's the same. Does that not work for what I wanted to? Controls text, top UI. I want the end panel, win text. Let's do a little documentation reading. I actually wanted this. Okay. What is this? I really just want to know how to enable and disable the text. I thought that was that, isn't it? All right, let me try this one more time. Try this one more time. I'm gonna go here. What? I don't even know what changes I made, but sure, I'll save these changes that I don't know what they are, but I'll save them. Here, let's go to characters. I'm gonna go to player object, and I'm gonna real quick change the max lives to 0. And we'll see what that does. Well, actually, do I want to do that? I think if I do it after I start, it might work. I think if I do it now and set it to like 50 and 0, it might just do what I want it to do. It does. Cool. Oh, I was so close. Oh, okay. No. I thought there was supposed to be a log there. There's not. Okay, so let's pause this. I want to see exactly what's going on here. Wait, there's no error this time? What? Okay, so the end panel... Oh, but neither one of these is activated. Oh, so it did exactly what I wanted it to do? Oh, I see. I see what the issue is. So what I actually need to do is keep this the same. And do that. Probably a better way to do it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. So, there we go. And that's how we get jiggy with it, you know? There we go. I thought I pushed a button earlier. Okay. Should be good now. Let's see. I might have it set to like save changes that I make in play mode. I don't remember. Let's see. Let's see what it did. It does. So I'll have to change that back when I'm done testing, but wait, interesting. There was like an invisible barrier here. I didn't like that. Interesting. I don't know why it was like that. Player 4 is 1. Yes. Love to hear that. That's actually not correct at all. I need to change some of this logic is what I need to do. Because game manager... Oh, wait, what? Wait. Now I'm just mega confused. Oh. Okay. We can do this. Okay, so the player manager. So, okay. So the only way to, or I guess the way that I am doing this is when you win, say player blank has won, right? And it should be player, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why this is an integer and not a Boolean. I understand now. Let's document that. Do not want all caps. Voter player is the player that won. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. So now where this number comes from. Okay, so where this number comes from, it's my next point. It's the next point I have to make. I stopped the game, didn't I? I did. Okay, good. Not that it really matters at this point. I already saved, but okay. Where this number comes from is player manager, player numbers. So whatever player it deems as the only remaining live player is the remaining player, right? Remaining player 1 or remaining player 0. So it grabs that from this list of player numbers in the player manager. So if we go to the player manager, player numbers, which is actually a dictionary of game objects to integers. Now, there's 10 references to this, right? This is just a log. This is player manager.device is clear, doesn't matter. Here we go. I think this is the one we're looking for. No, it's not. Okay, wait, go here. Is there any? Oh, there's more. I see. Yes, I think this is what I want. Okay. That's what this is. Okay. Apologies. So whenever a device joins, a player object is created, spawned. And whenever a player object is created or spawned, this start method gets called. And what it does is it says player manager devices. It adds the device. It adds the device that's been created into this. Sorry, it's my phone. Okay. So in this list of devices, where player manager, list of input devices, it adds to that list of input devices the current device. Get component player input devices 0. Where's player input? Oh. So, sorry. There's a player input component on every player. And all it does is get the device that's attached to the player, adds it to the device list. Then it says player numbers dot add. So, and then to the player's numbers list, it adds this player game object and the current number of players that are in the game. And I think what happens, we can actually probably see this from the logs. I have to do a little finagling because each different mode is a scene, right? So this is one scene. Then once we choose a mode, that's a different scene. And what has to happen is those player objects don't transfer between scenes. So I have to store which devices are connected, and then for every device that's connected, I have to install a new player, or instill a new player whenever a new scene is loaded up. So, at first, there's no players. This is actually coming from here. Because spawn players occurs. So this is part of that process. Let me actually draw this out to be a little more explicative. Do this, black, just erase all this. Oh, that's not exactly black, is it? Okay, that's better. Let's go back down to like 10 is good, white. Okay. So here okay, so there's a couple scenes. Say scene 0, scene 1, scene 2. So this is where all the connections occur, right? And scene 0 has the start screen. That's where everybody connects. There's also, there's still a game mode there. I think that's the like arcade style game mode is that first scene. But if you select a different, game mode, that is to transport you either here or here. So when you go there, these player objects that have been spawned, they don't transfer. So what you have to do is you have to store these in a storage. So this is storage between all these scenes, right? So you put each one of these into the storage, and then upon loading a different scene, you produce them. So how I'm doing that is, if I can load this up, this game manager, every time a scene is loaded, there's game manager in every scene. So when it's loaded up, it will call spawn players. Now, spawn players, first of all, just outputs the count, which is where that 0 came from that I saw a little bit ago. But the first thing it does is says, hey, if you're in the first scene where people are connecting, don't do anything. People can connect in that scene, and that's the original scene where it's stored everywhere else. So don't do anything there. Oh, wait. JK. It clears the connection list for the reason that if you're playing in this scene, doing whatever, play, get to the end, and you want to go back to the start screen, choose a different mode or whatever, you go back here. You go back to the connection screen and back to that scene. So you reconnect. The same thing as like Mario Kart. You go back to the beginning of a screen, you have to reconnect all the controllers. So that's the same kind of vibe there. So anytime you are on that first connection screen, if on connection scene, clear previous connections and return. That's all you do. So if you're not on, I'm also explaining this because I think that if I explain this all the way through, I'll probably see where the error is. I probably missed something in the logic. So if you're not on the connection scene, if you're on one of the other scenes, then you have to load all that data from that storage. So for all the devices that are in this list, it says, okay, get the input manager. So the player input manager manages all the input for all the players that join. It says, okay, grab that and create a player and pair it with that device. So it does that for every device. For every device, it creates a player, essentially. And then you're adding this, which is good. And then this just tracks that. So that's good. Right, that's what you want to do. But there's some discrepancies here because, okay, does that. One player joins, second player joins. Then when do we get the second two? Because it says 2, yeah. So second 2 happens when we spawn the players. Now, why is... Oh, the device count is 2. That's good. So there's 2 devices in there. That's what we want. However... Oh... Wait. No, I don't get it. Wait a minute. Actually, I know what it's doing. Because player movement, every time a player is created, the corresponding device is added to that list, and then the game object is added to the list with the player number. But that is weird. So what it's doing is it says, okay, create players 1 and 2. 1 and 2 get added to that list. Goes to a different scene. Then it adds 2 more players to that list. These are all stemming from 121. What is this function doing? Turns the number of players. Oh. I think on player join gets called every time a player joins, which includes when this happens. I think that's what's happening. Because I bet you if I said something that said, let's log just a quick statement that says like spawn player. And you can even do like a spawn player number of players. And then do a log here that says and I bet this is going to give some duplicate occurrences. I do find it strange that it had... Oh, gosh. I messed it up again, didn't I? Gosh dang it. I do find it strange that it goes... Oh, that's weird. It goes 4 twice. Because it does, like... Starts off at 0, and then it goes 1, 2... Well, it does 1, 2, and that does 3, 4. Or it does 4, 4. I find that to be strange. I do find that to be strange. But we shall see. Okay, so, boom. Player 0 joined. Okay. Oh, alright. Player 1 joined. Spawn player 0 joined. Spawn player 2 joined. Where's this? This must be before the number of players gets incremented. Yeah, so it must create the player before it calls this. So it must join the player, create the object, call, probably finish this, and then no, probably. I don't know. I don't know what the order is, but... Well, it's... I mean, I can tell you what the order is, I guess. It is spawn and then join. So yeah, it finishes this out, and then it calls this. Okay. Actually, I don't know if that's true. But anyways... Alright, so what do we do about this? Well, we just increment it when it joins, right? I mean, that should solve all problems. Also, only need to do this once. Also, I don't know why. I don't really think this needs to be this player numbers thing. This doesn't need to be between that doesn't need to be between scenes. We can put this in the game manager. You know? This doesn't need to be static. Because, okay, that logs the devices. That clears the devices. That's devices. That's devices. Okay, that's player numbers, but it's just getting a player number. That's player movement. It adds a player. Okay, these are both player numbers. Oh, so theoretically it's supposed to do that. Okay. I don't necessarily have a a problem with it then. I think it's fine. It doesn't need to be here. I really don't think it does. I think it's fine here though. Okay. That was such a long-winded such a long-winded thing, but I know what the problem is now. And that was a long method of solving this, but I think I did it first try and I think I did it right. But again, when does first try actually work? First try is fake. It's not even real. It's not even a real thing. Okay. Hey, it doesn't do anything. Oh, no, it does. Player 2 is 1. That's huge. Why does it not? It didn't put it in the middle where I thought it was gonna put it. Why not? Why not? What'd it do? Oh. Wait, can we not see the? Oh, here. Give me one of these. Oh, I guess we want to put it like this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go UI, main UI manager, end panel. Where's the end panel? End panel. Win text. Just going to set that to that. And lose text, set that to that. And exit out of there. That's good. That is good. That should be good. All right, what's next on the chopping block? So first to die loses. Lose menu should ask about playing again. Okay. Okay, this is restart. All right, let me do. What does restart do? Or restart game. That's not what I want to do. I'm going to duplicate this. Move this over. And oh wait, that's not what I want to do at all. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make this like negative. No, make this 300 and then make this 300. It's probably a little exaggerated, maybe like 250. That should be fine. Okay, start over, and then this one should be main menu and not button 1. Change the text to say menu. And then I'm going to, what's the UI manager restart game? I'm gonna go here, go to the UI manager. Where's restart game? Restart game. Load scene 0. I want to make a separate one called public void restart level and int current level is going to equal scene manager dot is there like a current or active? It's active. Get active scene dot build index. There we go. And then do scene manager dot load scene current level. Boom! That restarts the level. This restarts the game. And with this, I'm going to say main menu. I'm going to make this button main menu. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the restart button and the main menu button. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? Well. Okay. It's a good idea, but that's going to need a lot of refactoring, so. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. All right. I will do restart button should go to main menu. Nope. Restart button should restart level. Main menu button should go to main menu. That makes sense. That checks out. Now let's go to every single panel and make sure that they're all good. Controls panel, resume button is fine. About panel, resume button. Start panel, you have an exit button. This should exit the game. Is what it should do. But I think actually this is not aptly named. I think this should be called the back button. And the text should say back. Oh, it does say back. Well, that's just, the button name is just misleading. Okay. And this should go back to the main menu. In the join panel, there's a next button. There's some player icons. There's nothing else. Settings panel. Switch mode button. Wait, what does the start game do? What? Wait. No, I'm gonna say this should go. I'm gonna call this main menu button. Set the text to. Oh, look, it says fix. Perfect, perfect. I'm so good at this game. UI manager, main menu. Okay. arcade intro. Why is there an arcade intro panel? Oh, I guess, well, because this is the arcade thingy. Okay. I think these are all good. I'm gonna do that. And do that. Seems like this should work now. Why is making this window bigger make the canvas smaller? That is so weird. Okay. I'm gonna try and play, and I'm really just gonna zoom around the... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do one more thing. On the settings... No. The start panel. Yes. No. The join panel. There's a next button. I want to duplicate that. And I want to put this next button. First of all, it should probably be like this, right? Yeah. Give it like 50 off the air. And maybe like 25. And then give it like negative 250. No. $150 maybe? Wait, hold on. Down. 25. Okay, I'm gonna change it to 100. That's not gonna work. 125. Hey, Suki Leplante. What's up? What's up? Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. How you doing, man? Thanks for hopping on the stream. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm finishing some UI menus right now, and then I'm gonna try and get controller support for UI. But last couple days been streaming, and well, I guess not last couple days. Yesterday and today, been streaming and got a lot done in the last day and a half. So I'll be on here for probably a while longer, and I'm just gonna keep on chugging away. Let's see. I need to make my GUI work. Well, basically need to work with the list box. What are you doing a GUI in, like, for a game, like in a game editor, or just on its own? Oh, I need to make my GUI work. Basically, I need to work with a list box, GTK. Okay. Clear and add item function. Okay, interesting, interesting. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What language are you doing that with this? I use this box for messages. Okay, okay, okay. Ah, love some good C++, bro. Love some good C++. yeah, no. That's fair, that's fair. What is... I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm looking up Electron right now. I have not heard of... Oh, Electron Game Engine? Is that what we're talking about? Electron Game Engine? Gotcha. Oh. Is that what it said? Did I just read it wrong? I probably just read it wrong. Oh yeah, it actually said nothing about being a game engine. Well, oh. That was the recommended Google search. That was like the first Google search that popped up. Electron. Here, I'm gonna look at this. I'm curious. I know you said it's garbage, but I'm curious. Chromium and Node.js to bring JavaScript to the desktop. Okay. So it's framework for JavaScript on... Okay, so it just uses Node.js, and it's like the equivalent of Vue for Node.js. Is it really? I mean, if you're making a desktop app, which I assume that's what you're doing, if you're using the C++, like JavaScript is not the way to go, in my personal opinion. Okay. I'm getting an idea of it now. Gotcha. So what are you using? Are you using a framework for C++? Oh, that is the framework. My bad, G, my bad. You did already say that. I assume it's this. I'm sorry, I've also never heard of JTK before. But my knowledge of tech is very, very small scoped. Small scoped is probably the worst choice of words I could have chosen. Oh my, bro. What is Dark Reader doing? Dark Reader is having a seizure with this webpage. It does not know how to do this. What does it look like without Dark Reader? I'm about to blind myself so bad. Oh, no, I'm not. It just does not like these. Okay. That's fun. That's cool. Oh, so GTK works with like a bunch of languages too. So is your whole, or like the majority of your app C++ then? Bro, C is crazy. Perl? It has Perl support? I don't even know what Vala is. Maybe I'm just really out of my league here. Yeah, but I use C++ only. Except for UI element that I use XML. That makes sense. That checks out. That's smart. I mean, that sounds like you got a good tech stack going on. How's it progressing? Are you, like, how much percent done would you say you are with like a functional product, or are you working on features at this point? Are you like, do you have a fully functional product? I'm just curious because it seems like a pretty intensive project, which is pretty cool. I've yet to build something that at that scale. Like, this is definitely the biggest programming project I've worked on, probably outside of school. 45% done. Okay. 55 for all the friends in chatting part. Okay. Solid. So you seem like you got this pretty, I mean, from the couple minutes that I've talked to you, it seems like you got this pretty well structured out. Seems like you got some benchmarks and whatnot. Okay. Did you just use like an authentication library for that, like OAuth or something? Like OAuth or Auth1 or something? No? Okay, you did it yourself? Choose SSL socket server with MySQL server also. Okay. I got you. Is there any SSL socket server? Okay. And so the SSL... Oh, okay. Awesome. I was literally just going to ask you if the encryption was like built into the SSL socket. You say lib sodium and argon 2. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm very curious. I always love to see the kind of stuff that's out there because I feel like I can only get to so much. I have, like a list of products I want to get to, and whatever I don't get to on that list or whatever is not on that list, like I just don't really get to know all too much outside of that. Packageable fork of NaCl. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Modern, easy-to-use software library for encryption, decryption, signatures, password hashing, and more. I mean, I could have guessed that based on what you told me. Okay, so Argon 2 is the protocol. It's used to hash the passwords. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see. Just a hash generator. Oh, okay. So there's libraries. Gotcha. Wait, do they have a C++ library then? Or no? Did you have to do it slightly differently? PHP, Java, Node.js. So which one of these did you use? Or did you use something else? Argon 2 is actually the most secure hashing algorithm. Interesting. I don't know that. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So this implements... I see you. Okay. I think I'm like kind of catching on now. This is definitely outside the scope of work that I've done. I will admit that. But I think I'm kind of catching on. That's pretty cool, bro. That's a sick project. How long have you been working on it? Oh, dang. A few weeks and you're already 45% of the way done? That's sick. Nice. That is really good, man. That's really good. Are you just doing this for, like, do you have a use case for it? You're just doing it to learn, for fun, to upskill? Anything in particular? I'm just curious. I, like, definitely no judgment. I don't know if that came out judgy. What, bro? I just wanted to make a new. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what I meant to do this whole time. Okay. All right. So this is for real. Trying to compete with Discord. Okay, I like it. Yeah. Do you mean like? Are you talking about bloated as in like way too many features, or bloated as in like too much stuff that doesn't matter? Well, I guess it's the same thing as too many features. Or okay. That was the second option I was gonna come up with. Cool. That's fair. Well, congrats, man. It sounds like you guys are doing pretty well. I think now I'm to the point where I have to yeah, bro. Hit me up. Hit me up with that link. I'll watch it. If I show it on the stream, don't copyright me though. That's all I ask. Don't copyright me when I show this on the stream. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait for that to happen. Eventually, I know inevitably it'll happen, and that'll be a fun day. For sure. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Oh, okay. It looks clean. The UI is clean, man. If my quality was not 720p, that might be better, but oh well. All right. Wait, I missed that part. Hold on. Log in. Okay. Got you. Okay, so is it gonna look similar to Discord, or is it, because like this look isn't, like there's nothing wrong with this look. When is it gonna? Classic OBS Studio. No, don't play Technoblade. I didn't mean it. Because like this is, I feel like this is similar to kind of how like iMessage on like a MacBook is. I feel like that's the same design. If you have all your people's names here, so you can have all your like servers here and then DMs here as well on the side like this. That's a pretty like simple and clean way to go. Okay, so that's what you're going for. I like it. This is super clean. Hey, that's what you gotta do, man. British vibes. Okay. Are you guys British? Or you're just going for British vibes? I don't really know what you mean by British vibes. Alright, my bad. I guess it went straight over my head. That's cool though. That's pretty sick. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, got you. So you're just poaching everything from everybody else and calling it your own. I mean, isn't that just like a startup in a nutshell? Like, let's be real here. That's just what a startup is. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to make it look cooler and work better, you know? Bet. Which 3 languages? English, French, Slovenian. Okay. Any reason those 3 in particular? I'm just curious. Oh, bet. Oh, so you guys are from, like, are you guys, like, from geographically the same location? You could just happen to speak different languages? Or are you guys from, like, all over? Okay, gotcha. That's cool though. Multi-language support is definitely a sick feature. That's a sick selling point, honestly. Me and my arrow friend. Okay. Bet. Well, once again, man, good work on the project. It looks mega clean. All right. Gotcha. I think UI is for the most part done, and now I unfortunately have to figure out how to do some things that I don't know how to do, which means it's going to be a lot of reading docs. My favorite activity. It'll be harder but possible with German also. All right, bro, you're cooking. You're gonna have like 10 language support. 10 languages to support. I mean, honestly, if you just get, I mean, obviously, you know and I know that more languages that you support, the bigger audience you have. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You're just gonna keep listing them off. You're gonna get all the way up to 10. But like, if you got all the features, if it runs smooth, I mean, your whole goal is to minimize what it needs to run. Like, it minimize the resources that it's using, right? That seems to be your whole goal. So if you get that and you capitalize on that and you get some clean interfaces and, you know, most, if not all, the functionality that Discord has, like, the language support will come. Like, that's not going to be... It'll be nice. It'll be great. It'll increase your audience. But that'll come over time. Like, that's... I mean, there's a lot of video games that only support 4 or 5 languages, you know? Or, you know, they release with a couple languages supported, and then they keep adding more over time. So, definitely good. Definitely very cool. But... I mean, if the product's good, language isn't going to be the biggest barrier for you. It won't be the biggest selling point. The biggest selling point is definitely going to be that it's just a nice skinny version of Discord. So, I figured out how to do UI support. Bro, you're just going to be arguing with the whole world at this point. Bro, okay. So you had 3 at first, right? English, French, Slovenian. And then we got Finnish, German, Lithuanian, Portuguese, Nepali. 9. I'm sure you could throw one more out there. You got 10. I told you you were going to have 10. All right. On-screen controls to simulate input devices with UI widgets. I'm reading this, but not at all comprehending this. I just wanted you guys to know that. There's currently 2 control types implemented out of the box. Buttons and sticks. You can implement custom controls by extending the base on-screen control. Okay, gotcha. There we go. We got 10. Everyone give a round of applause. There we go. 10 languages. Each on-screen control uses... For the next hour, just every couple minutes, you're like, oh, language. Oh, language. Oh, there's 11. We got 11. You're just going to keep spitting them out for like the next hour. The Dutch person is dyslexic. Bro, that's crazy. That's hilarious. They'll get it done. It'll just take twice as long. It's all good. It's all good. You just got to get them on board a little earlier because it won't be done quite as fast. Also be like mild torture for the person, for just have a person with dyslexia translating all your stuff. But it's all good. It's all good. As long as it gets done, right? Each on-screen control uses a control path to reference the control that it should report input as. Oh, what? Wait, no. On-screen button. Oh, so each button probably just has to have an on-screen button script with a control path to reference the control that it should report input as. For example, the following on-screen button reports input as the right shoulder button of a gamepad. Oh. I see. I feel like that's just like dyslexia to writing, not reading. I don't know. Is Midge like Dutch for something? Or is he just tripping? No, bro, my headphones are about to die. That's so tragic. I'm gonna have to put on my garbage headphones. That is so sad. I know that the J is often pronounced as a Y across languages. All right. So maybe he just mixes up his languages. Maybe that's all it is. That's a common thing for people that are bilingual. Oh yeah, Midge is Dutch for me, according to Google Translate. So he's just speaking the wrong language. Bro, I'm telling you, you're just gonna keep listing languages for the next hour. Like, my guy is in the UN or something, just knows one person from each country. That's hilarious. Okay, so I probably don't want on-screen buttons though. I probably want on-screen. The collection of on-screen controls present in a scene forms one or more input devices. Alrighty. Okay, what about on-screen sticks? Create a UI image object. Why does it have to be an image? Add the on-screen stick component to it. Set the control path to refer to a vector2 control. Oh, man. The on-screen stick component requires the target control to be a vector2 control. Okay. On-screen stick starts the movement of the stick control when it receives a pointer down event and stops when it receives a pointer up event. In between, the stick moves according to the pointer being dragged within a box centered around the pointer down screen point. Alright. That makes a lot of sense on how you know so many people from different countries. That checks out. That checks out. What games do you play? Yo, Minecraft. Let's go. Yeah, I heard Schedule 1. I didn't play Schedule 1. I've heard it's very good. I've heard of Plasmophobia. I don't really know what it is, though. Yes, sir. The 2-week Minecraft phase is baller. If game dev goes good today, I might stream some Minecraft at the end. We'll see. I have a on stream hardcore world going that has not been touched in like 2 months, maybe longer than that. I don't know. You can check the YouTube channel and see when the last time I played it was, because I do not remember. I am like not understand. This is not at all how I thought this was gonna work. I didn't really know how I thought it was gonna work, but it's not how I thought it was gonna work. Unfortunate. What is GTNH? I haven't played that one before. Oh, so it's just like a super complex Minecraft mod hack. Okay. To be completely honest with you, I've never ever played it's the most complex mod pack ever created. I've never played Minecraft with mods. I've never played modded Minecraft, which is a crazy statement. Even I know that. But like I played Hypixel before and that's it. Which I don't even know if that doesn't really count as modded Minecraft. I feel like it's not Minecraft. It's just like a game in Minecraft. Our Steam machinery nearly exploded. Bro, your machine almost exploded? That is ridiculous. That's not even Minecraft. That's not Minecraft at that point. That's crazy. Too much pressure, bro. Oh man, that's insane. That's insane. Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe I'll play that. Decided it was a good idea to use diamond for fuel, and now I'm stuck consuming uselessly the too much steam I produce. Bruh. This needs to go away. There was a point I had to cook human meat just to avoid the What? Bro, that's insane. All right, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll check it out. That might be a fun game to play. I'd have to install the mod. I'd have to install the mod pack. I've literally never installed a mod before, so we'll see. I don't know how that will go. But this seems entertaining. I feel like that could be an entertaining entertaining game to play on stream. Prism launcher? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. The on-screen stick simulates input events from the device specified. The input system itself, these are normal events that could cause the paired device to change. Oh my gosh, bro. 48 hours to get into Steam? What? Wait. Is Steam like one of the eras? Or like one of the... Like a progression level or something? Steam is one of the 12 tiers. Okay. I think I might have seen this on like some YouTube short or something. I don't know. You will just complain about the fact that everything is made to make you hate yourself. It just sounds like there's a lot. Sounds like there's a lot to do, is what it is. I feel like you just can't go into it expecting it to be Minecraft. Like, because it's not Minecraft. Like, it's a completely different game. It's, I'm trying to think of a good comparison to it, but there's definitely a lot of games that are like that, where you have to do everything. It's just a really, like, grindy game, no? Okay, yeah. So it's just like, that's exactly what I was gonna say, it's Factorio. Or, I was thinking of some other optimizing game, but yeah, I mean, Factorio, Satisfactory, whatever. A longer early game. All right. I see you. Yeah, I've definitely seen clips of either that mod pack or similar mod packs. I can only imagine that. I mean, what isn't a pain in that game, if we're gonna be honest? Healing axe food? Oh, there's a healing axe? That's crazy. Alright. It's definitely going on my list. Alright, give me a, You can give me my first on-stream gaming challenge. I've decided, like last week or today, that or this week or today is what I meant to say. Bro, I gotta stop playing copyrighted. I gotta stop doing copyrighted things in the stream. It's on accident. I promise it is. Hold on. Let me do this and then I'll finish my thought. Skip this song. Okay. Sorry. I apologize. The goal of my path is to get 2 Stargates. Alright, should that be my challenge to do on stream? To get 2 Stargates? Is that going to take 40,000 hours? Is that going to take 40,000 hours? Oh, okay. Then we're chill. How many hours would you say it would take? Approximately. Bro, 8,000. That's crazy. That's still crazy. All right. We'll see. I'm putting it in the Discord chat. It'll eternally live there. That could be my first failed challenge. We'll see. I forgot how to type a pound sign for a second. Would you say 2 Stargates or something? Borderlines? The wiki says, if the wiki says 3,000 hours, I'll do it in 3. I'll do it in under 3. I'll do a sub 3 2 Stargate speedrun. Okay, yeah, Stargates, 2 Stargates. Bro, 50,000 hours would probably kill me. Especially since before this week, I streamed 4 hours a day. How many weeks would that be? Like 1,000 weeks? A little less than 1,000 weeks. Which is like, oh gosh, like 200 years it would take me if I played 4 hours a week. Goodness gracious. All right, that's fun. Get to Stargates in, what is it, GTHN? GTNH? Biggest tip is to make small objectives and automate everything. I got you. I'm gonna become a legend at GTNH. GT New Horizons. Alright, bet. Oh, there we go. It's in the Discord. It's now official. Maybe I'll stream for like another hour or 2 and then I'll start that. Oh, I gotta download the mod pack though, don't I? Alright, hold on. Classic Greg Tech, my guy. Large mod pack with every recipe Gregified. Bro, who is Greg and why does he hate us all? Alright, so we got technology, magic, exploration, putting the mining back in Minecraft. I feel like there's already a lot of mining in Minecraft, bro. Spawns ore in large localized veins rather than small clusters, rewarding long searches with a huge vein that can sustain your base's growth for a long time. Okay. Curse Forge, but using Prism. Okay. What did I select? Did I not select Curse Forge? Oh no, I did. I definitely selected Curse Forge. Okay. I gotta get the Prism launcher. Prism, Minecraft, mod launcher. I don't know if that's gotta bring up the right thing, right? Wait, this is Kurt's Forge. Using Prism. Yeah. No, I got you. Alright, so it seems like I need to download this. Open source Minecraft launcher with ability. I wonder what goes into making a Minecraft launcher. I wonder what their code looks like. Can you play Minecraft on Linux? There's a Linux version. Oh, there's a Linux download. Yep, you can download mod packs from CurseForge. Mod with etc using Prism. Yes, I use Arch. Oh, you use Arch Linux? That's crazy. That's pretty wild. So you must be single and sad. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing. All right, bro, chill. Don't put that on my main screen. I just use it, but don't obsess over it. Like I won't configure. Oh, gotcha. All right, I know. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. I promise. It's all just jokes. So, have you done like any customization, any ricing? I've just like watched people do it. I have not gotten super deep into Linux at all. My game plan is to, in the near future, switch my main desktop over to Linux. It's gonna be Ubuntu, not Arch, but. Oh, do you not use QWERTY? Oh, okay. I got you. That's not as complicated as I thought it was going to be at all. I definitely thought you were going to say you just like use like Dvorak or something, or you did some crazy configuration. That was way simpler than I thought that was going to be. That's cool though. Linux is definitely the way to go, especially if you're doing a lot of coding, a lot of projects. Because that's the thing right now is I have a laptop that I've been using for the past probably almost a year now. That's Linux, and I just SSH into it, and I do all my projects on there. I just use NeoVim, and like do all my coding on there. But like my main desktop is Windows. I can't work on my projects here unless I want to spin up fucking or VS Code. My bad. It's because my layout is CMS. What is CMS? I feel so bad. You're like throwing out acronyms, and I feel like I'm just so. Oh, obviously it's Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. That's obviously what you're talking about. Works well in speaking 2 languages, but not 3. How many languages do you speak? Now I'm curious. I know you were just naming off like people that you know who speak a different language, but I'm still curious. Too fluently. One I can, but not fluent at all. Wait, so do you have a lot of extra characters on your keyboard? Other than just, I don't know, what is that, beta? Okay. That's definitely a beta. What do you speak? Greek? Latin? Nah, I'm trolling. What is that? What symbol is that? And what language is it from? For real. Not trolling this time. Select language in person launcher. Before I added A with 2 dots, and O with 2 dots, and U with 2 dots. But it was already supported anyways. Wait, how do you access them? Do you have like extra keys for them? Or do you just do like a shortcut or something? Like a keybind. Do you have a keybind for it? I guess is what I'm asking. Shift plus the key after the P. What? Okay, so it's like a keybind is what I think I'm gathering here. I can select an icon and widgets. Okay, just make everything dark. Background, I can just select my cat. Yo, I get to select what cat I want. This is crazy. Obviously, Prism's the best ever. You can just select a cat. Oh, not that one. I don't want that one. That one's kind of goofy. That one's also goofy, but like good goofy. Flat edition. I kind of like the flat edition. Low key. I'm kind of vibing with the flat edition. All right, cool. Oh no. Okay. Dark. All right. I kind of like the light icons. Okay. A shift key, and then you put the vowel. I'm not sure it'll work for your layout. It probably won't. I have to have a Microsoft account logged in? Sure. I'm not going to do that. Bro. So here's the thing. I have like 12 Minecraft accounts. I'm loading up the launcher real quick. I gotta see what account that I actually use. I don't know why, but just like over the years, I've somehow acquired so many different I think I have at least 3 Minecraft accounts. And the one I use, I'm pretty sure is connected to some email that I don't use at all. Like that I don't even, like I literally never use. Manage profile. Bruh. Wait, no, that's not. No. I mean, I can do those characters. Beep, beep, doop, beep, beep, doop. Oh, a key after the P. Oh, I get what you're saying now. Oh wait, okay, I'm gonna try this. No, brother, it didn't work. Nope, that gave me that. Classic. Oh, I got you. Okay, so that's part of that. That's what you're saying. I understand now. I understand. I got you. Canadian multilingual standard. Oh, okay. So not the Center for Medicare and Medicaid services. I guess that makes more sense. Oh, so I need to sign Microsoft. I don't know what account I actually use. This is so off topic of the stream, but that's fine. It's not that. I just need to start installing the mod pack, and then I'll work on this, and then maybe I'll get to that tonight. Okay, yeah. So my main email is logged in through Codester825, not the account that I actually use for. Not the account that I use for Minecraft, generally. Okay, now let me sign back in. Okay, sign in. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah. All right, I figured it out. Wait, no. No. Even if my keyboard keys show the US layout, my brain assigned the characters, for example, that to see. Oh, okay. I got you. That's pretty cool that there's a keyboard layout like that. I mean, I'm not too surprised. It's pretty. Wait, what? So I just... No, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I'm so confused. Guys. What is this? Hold on. Why does it say Codester 825, but then this says Codester 314? I'm so confused. Bro, that is it's tripping me out. I don't even know what account I'm logged into now. I assume it's 314, but all right, let's just hope this is the right account that we're logging in with. All right. Oh, it's Codester 314. That is correct. That's the right one. Add instance. Cursed Forge. Okay, cool. GTNH. Yo, Greg. Wait. Oh. Yes. Okay, this is the one we want. GTA 5 craft is crazy. What's like the most popular ones? Let's see. Stardew Valley. It's a farming commerce pack in the style of Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon. All right. I like it. I've never really looked at mod packs before. Emphasis on realism and ecology. Pyrotech early game, immersive engineering plus add-ons mid-game. Mechanism. Is that how you spell mechanism? That's cool. Pixelmon Online, classic. The advantage of Prism is that it doesn't take much memory. That is good. Especially if you're downloading a bunch of them. Like, you don't want these to take up a ton of space. Oh my gosh, there's so many Pixelmon packs. There's Pixelmon Online, and then there's, well, I guess it's an MMO, and there's Pixelmon Reforged, and then there's Cobblemon, official mod pack. And then, what else do we got here? Sky Factory. Alright, okay, let's do Greg Tech. I've heard that there was an antivirus built in for mods. Oh, really? That's interesting. Okay. Let's do it. Wait, it's for 1.710? Wait, I don't want to play the beta, do I? Don't I want to play, like, the newest one? Or no? Is this for Minecraft version 1.7? Okay, I want the newest one. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I just asked like 12 questions and you said yeah, and I was like, it was bad by me. Bad streamer moment right there. Is this not going to take that long to download? I definitely thought it was going to take forever. I'm not going to play this right now. I'll play it in... I want to get some more progress on my game dev. Gotta get those priorities in, you know. You need to launch it once the... Okay. That's what I figured. I figured I'd launch it, and... Because I don't know if that was going to be the long part or what. Oh, okay. This apparently is going to take... Oh, not that long. It's almost done, actually. Oh, yeah! Suki, you joined the... Is it Suki? Or is it Sucky? I really didn't want to just call you Sucky right off the bat, so I pronounced it... I made a decision to just call you Suki. I just saw you join the Discord server. It is 1.7.1. Recent variants, features like wood. Okay. Sukai. That's how I'm reading that. Sukai. All right. No, bruh. I tried. I really did. I promise. Oh man. Oh man. No, why it was pronounced right there. Okay, so it's Sukai. No, Suki. Suki. They really should put more. You should have put more username. Yeah, no, I know. I'm playing. Oh, let me turn this light. What kind of speakers was it meant for? European speakers? Or Canadians? Do Canadians generally pronounce your name different? Oh, no, Europeans. Okay. Do Europeans pronounce your name differently? They pronounce it how you want it to be pronounced? Suki? Okay, so I did say it right the first time, though, didn't I? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Suki's what I said the first time. French and German, you should pronounce it right. I bet. Because, yeah, like, you came in and I was like, I really don't want to call this guy Sucky La Plante. Like, I don't want to call this guy Sucky the Plant. That seems like a good way to get him to immediately click off the channel. Even if it was, you know, because I didn't want to take that chance. Bro, what does the Dutch person do? Like a dyslexic Dutch person, or just like the average Dutch person? Classic. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. I thought about it in my head. I was like, there's no way I'm pronouncing it like that. Like, I don't know if he wants me to pronounce it like that or not. All right. I'm just gonna move. Oh no, I'm just gonna move this over, maybe. All right. Cool. Bro, this place to stop calling me. I was eventually my name for like. Okay. See, if you spell it like that, I would have pronounced it like probably like Sauki. Is probably how I would have said that. Sauki La Plante. Sauki La Plante. There's probably no E at the end, is there? It's Sauki La Plante. La Plante is my last name, by the way. That's why it was left as is. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's a cool last name. It's a cool last name. This is not what I want at all, is it? No, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is at all. Oh, so this is good to go, I think. I think we're good. That's funny. Yeah, I feel like you don't often spell your cat's name. I know, I don't often spell mine. Not that it would be hard, but can I not launch this? Oh. Close. It appears that it already has been launched. Maybe I just have to wait for it. There's like 4 ways. Oh, that's funny. Alright. I want the actual documentation for this. It should show a window saying downloading additional files. I think it did. I like put that off to the side and then I think it went away. Unless it's like... No, yeah, it just went away. Oh, yep, no, it just went away. That's the only window I have open. Well, we'll let it sit for a bit. I could. Yeah, I guess if there's no other windows, I could probably just do that. Alright, I'll let it sit for a bit, and then I'll do it again. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So I feel like the... Oh, this seems like just a pain. It took me, let's probably my machine to fix fun. It definitely took me like 2 months to get all the controls set up, all the inputs set up the first time. I mean, like, granted, it was just on stream, so probably like, I don't know, 16 hours max, but still. Oh, okay. I'll probably play single player. I don't know. What do you think? Do you plan a server just so you can play with your friends, or is there like a good? Oh wait. You mean a server as in like you set up a server, or someone you know set up a server? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking for some reason that you could just like join a server like Hypixel or something, but that doesn't. I was just not thinking. My bad. Nice. That's okay. I also host a server, and definitely have gotten bots just joining my Minecraft server. I haven't checked it in a while, actually. Alright. I am going to kill it and relaunch it. Oh, there we go. There's your file. Or there's your window. There's your little window. It was the Weston. Bro, say my web server isn't public though, but my Minecraft server is public. You seem like a kind of guy that would have a public web server. I use Docker for my Minecraft server. I'm just running my... I'm probably using Nginx for my web server, I guess. Because I just ran an Apache. I'm just running an Apache server. It's probably running Nginx underneath, though. Unless I'm being dumb. I don't know. Yeah, I was definitely going to say something and completely lost my train of thought. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I need to farm 1,008 clay. That sounds... Actually, that sounds kind of fun, low-key. That sounds kind of fun. What was it say? Oh, do you have a public repo? You seem like you've worked some... Okay. Well, just like in general. You just seem like you've done some cool stuff in the past. I won't like put it on stream. I'm just curious like for my own case. like personally. I'm not gonna blast your public repo on this stream. Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I asked. That's why I asked if you had a public repo. So yes, I do. I'm really fangirling right now. I'm also not. There's no way I'm gonna figure this out today. I think I'm gonna have to read this tomorrow morning or tonight. I bet. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Oh man, I have no idea what I'm gonna have for dinner. I've had tacos twice this week, and I might just have tacos again this week. They've just been so yummy. It's so hard to say no to tacos. I could have no, I don't have any buns left. I can't have chicken sandwiches. Bet. What a dub. Thanks, my guy. Probably could have just searched up Sucky. Would have found it. How many Suckies are there on GitHub? Just curious. Oh, and my keyboard's just gonna crash out. I don't want I don't want to search repositories. I want to search users. Oh, there's a lot. There's like there's 500 results. You're just using the reason I work in backend and project. Well, you do have 80% C++ usage, so guess that makes sense. 4% make files and 1.24%. You made a World War I game? I'm currently learning nothing. It's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Great War. Interesting. When the build is successful, expect a crash. Nice. Nice. Oh, yeah. I can show it on stream. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'll show Calcium on stream. I was looking at your World War project. Let's see what Calcium. You made a programming language? That's pretty baller. That's such a sick project. How long have you been programming? Oh, nice. Let's see how you did this. It's just one main.csvp file. A couple C files and a compiler. Well, yeah. Obviously, there's the compiler stuff, but parsing. I see. So this is the parser. No, it is kind of readable. It is kind of readable. No, it's pretty straightforward. It seems. I mean, I'm not like diving into it too much right now, but it seems pretty straightforward. I don't do a lot of reading code on a day-to-day basis, I will say. So, not the best at reading code, just because I don't do it all that often. But the code that I have read in the past like couple months was definitely not this good. Not this well organized, at least. It was a mess. It was also Java, which probably didn't help. Very nice work, man. Very nice work. What's the other one? W sharp? I'm just curious as to what it is. I probably won't look at the files, but... Oh, it's another language. Right. Nice. Okay. I see you. In lib. Oh, okay. I was wondering what CA was. That makes more sense. Yeah. No, I didn't see your message that said there's calcium code didn't come in yet. And so I was like, what's in the lib file? And I just went to the first file. This is the official lib. Okay. I got you. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. That is cool. That was very cool. That's a really sick project, man. That's a really good, really sick project. So have you coded any projects with calcium? All right. You're not building. Oh, sick. Your boy is done. Gotcha. So, why isn't your... I just want to move this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So why isn't your Discord remake in Calcium, man? World War I game has an interpreted language built in that I made. Nice. There's a language builder master. Language master builder. BRB. Ah, you good, bro. You good, bro. I gotta grind on this. I gotta dial in. Oh, what I do to the thing? I think I just gotta mess around. I don't really know how to. Wait, what? This is not the menu that I got the first time at all. What? What? This is not at all the menu that I looked at the first time. This actually looks... The loading screen for this looks so sick. Oh, nope. I don't want to do that. Like, all these scenes that it's loading up with look super sick. I don't know if these are like actual places in the game or what, but they look baller. Little subway station, I think. Okay, well now I gotta read through these docs because the input system UI input module component. Oh, I just touched the head of the microphone. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. How much? 10% battery is not ideal on these headphones. I've yet to let this die. Maybe I'll plug it in soon and see if... Just plug it in so it doesn't die. Unit input system UI input module component acts as a drop-in replacement for the standalone input module component that the Unity UI package probably uses. Input system UI input module provides the same functionality, but it uses the input system instead of the legacy input manager to drive the UI input. If you have a standalone input module component on a game object, and the input system is enabled, Unity shows... Okay. I'm gonna... I'll just name this. I was not expecting that. Hardcore? I should play hardcore. I'd cook at hardcore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm definitely not playing hardcore. There's not a chance. Not my first playthrough. That'd be pretty legendary though. They're pretty baller. Be a bold move, for sure, for sure. I guess I'm just not that guy. I guess is all I gotta say. I'm gonna let that load up, and then I'm gonna exit right out as soon as it loads up, and then maybe 9. I'll probably take a break at 8. I'll probably pop off for like an hour to make dinner, eat, and then I'll hop back on at like 9. I probably will not keep the stream running because it's already been 2.5 hours, which is a pretty solid YouTube video, and I don't want to just leave the stream sitting here for an hour. It seems rude to the viewers. So I will be back though. I will be back. I'll throw a note in I'll throw a note in the Discord before I hop back on. All right. I lost my mouse. My mouse is gone. Bro, what happened? What happened? My mouse is gone. Oh, there we go. Oh gosh. It's tripping. It does not know what to do. All right, I just shut it down. I'll open it back up later. All right, give me. All right, maybe I just take the L on this. Maybe I just take half an hour and call her a day. Okay, I'm not using this standalone input module though. So you can use the following properties to configure input system UI. Okay, so the initial delay between generating an initial on-move navigation event and generating repeated navigation events. Okay, repeat rate. An input action asset containing all the actions to control the UI. You can use which actions in the asset correspond to which. Oh, I clicked this. This is probably better to look at. Okay, good. By default, this references a built-in asset named default input actions, which contains a common default actions for driving UI. Okay, so these are the actions. An action that delivers a 2D screen position. I'm just gonna have to mess around with this. I'm just gonna have to mess around with this because I don't know. If your application uses gamepads and joysticks as input, you can create the navigation actions to operate the UI. However, it usually involves extra work to make the UI work well with navigation. Alternative way to push. Oh, this is exactly what I want to do. Okay, so create a UI game object with an image component. This represents a software mouse cursor. Okay. Then add it as a child of the canvas that the cursor should operate on. Okay. Okay. Set the anchor position of the game object's rect transform to the bottom left. Okay. Make it the last child of the canvas so that the cursor draws on top of everything else. Okay. Add a virtual mouse input component to the game object. Then link the image component to the cursor graphic property. That makes sense. There's a lot on this. Okay, I'll have to read this probably tomorrow morning. If you want the virtual mouse to control the system cursor, set mouse mode to hardware. If available in this mode, cursor graphic is hidden when the system mouse is present, and you use mouse warp cursor position to move the system mouse cursor instead of the software cursor. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, let's try this. Pull one of these. I'm going to actually, as a child of this UI image, I'm going to call this virtual mouse. Okay. Then it says add a virtual mouse input component. Okay. Boom. I'm gonna do hardware cursor available. As a graphic, can I just add like something goofy for now? Nope, it didn't like that at all. Oh, it wants like this. Okay. So choose a sprite here. It'll be the tongue for now. That's hilarious. Alright. Anyways. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. The link for the image component, I'll link that to that. To configure the input to drive the virtual mouse, either add bindings to the various actions, such as stick action, or enable the use reference and link existing actions from an .input actions asset. Okay, so gamepad. Okay, I'm a little intrigued on how this works, but using my domain, I buy for $2 here. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I missed like the first 3 messages you sent. I just read the last one. Just had to make some healthcare stuff. Oh, okay. So I couldn't do email address for that, and using my domain, I buy $2 here. Nice. That's pretty cool. I think that I'm going to dive into this a lot more tomorrow. I think in a couple minutes, I'm going to take a break for like an hour, go eat. I gotta make some food. I don't know, maybe tacos, I guess. I could make like fried rice and chicken. It just like doesn't really sound. I mean, I haven't eaten since like 12, so yeah. Yeah. Bro, that does not sound like something I can make in an hour, but I also have no idea what that is, so I might be able to. I trust that anything with a non-English name is good. I love other. Oh, I've definitely seen this before. French Canadian dish. It is beef and corn and what? Potatoes. Oh, it's literally shepherd's pie is what it is. Yeah, bro. It's shepherd's pie. Yeah, I mean, that can't really, like, not be good. I've definitely had that, just, like, not in that form before. Yeah, that's literally just, like, meatloaf and mashed potatoes, which is an American classic. Yeah. No, that's definitely good. I guarantee. Do they season it? How do they season it? Give me a recipe. What's a good recipe? Ricardo cuisine. Yeah, bro, this recipe literally says pate chinoy. I don't know if I pronounced it right. I'm gonna butcher that. You can season that. Ricardo's the best. That's so funny. Bro, what do you mean you can season if you want? That's the most French Canadian thing I've ever heard. If you're not seasoning it, then you're not doing it right. You gotta season everything you eat. I'm not saying like this is an hour. This is an hour. You did say less than an hour, so I guess you're pretty close. Potatoes, butter, milk. Yeah. This is like a shepherd's pie casserole. You ever had a shepherd's pie before? Depends on the recipe. Yeah, no, it does. I'm just giving you a hard time. No. Okay, well, it's like that. It's like that, but in a pie crust. What do you mean you don't bake it? You just make it separately, and then like you just cook it on a stove? But okay, so a shepherd's pie is like potatoes, ground beef, usually like peas, carrots, maybe some other vegetables, depends on who makes it. But and it's in a pie crust, and that's it. That's a shepherd's pie. But all right, yeah, I think I definitely should eat before it gets any later. I'll be back 9-ish, maybe a little after 9. I don't know. Depends how long it takes me to cook and eat. Depends how efficient I am with my cooking today. I don't know what else I was going to say. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Oh, I'll send on a message on Discord if you want to have back on. I will probably play Greg's Tech later. Play Greg's little Minecraft world later. And then I'll probably pick this up tomorrow morning. And I really want to read over that documentation. I know I'm just going to have to try stuff out, but I do want to scour that documentation. Alright. Hopefully I'll catch you later. See you, man. It was good talking to you. See you guys.